put some butter in. Now what does I keep saying? 3 cups sugar. Oh, hi! Welcome to Storytime. I'm just doing one of my favorite activities to celebrate, which is baking cookies. I love to bake cookies. And that's what our theme is about today. Cookies! Because that's my favorite way to celebrate the holiday. One of my favorite ways to celebrate the holidays. Would you like to read about some cookies? Some very mischievous cookies? You would like to? Let's go. Oh, and here I am sitting at my reading spot for the month. Welcome to Storytime. I, of course, am Miss Hannah. Now, in our beginning, you saw me mixing up my dough. It's resting now in the fridge, and I'll see if I can roll it out here in a little bit while we're doing our stories. Our big word for the month is Jubilee, and Jubilee means celebration. Now, one way people like to celebrate this time of year is they like to eat. I like to eat. One of my favorite things to eat around this time of year is cookies. Now, there are some very famous cookies that come along this time of year. That's Gingerbread Man, and that's what we're going to talk about is Gingerbread Man. Now, there are a lot of variations for Gingerbread Man stories. And I've got some good ones. But to enjoy all the variations, we have to know the basic story. So I'm going to tell you the basic story. You ready? Once there was some people who made a gingerbread. It depends on each time. And they made it all nice. They baked it all nice. But usually it's a little boy gets a little bit anxious and opens the oven too soon. And the Gingerbread Man pops out and he runs away from everyone. And he runs past different people and different animals. And he keeps running and he says, "Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the Gingerbread Man." And he says that to everybody he passes. And sometimes he runs past a man and a woman and some cows and some chickens and some horses. And finally most of the time he gets to a river and he can't get across. So he rides on the back of a fox, and sometimes he gets across, but sometimes the fox eats him. And that's your basic gingerbread story. But I have funny ones. So our first one that we're going to read together, it's over here. It's called Gingerbread Baby, and this is by Jan Brett. And we're going to read this together. Do you remember the boy Nicky? This is by the same author. All right. Let me get adjusted. Here we go. It was cold outside. It was warm inside. A fine day for gingerbread, Maddie thought. Maddie's mother pulled down the big blue bowl on the table and lit the stove. Maddie took down the worn-looking cookbook with the old-fashioned writing in the corner and opened it up to a page that said Gingerbread Boy. Here's Maddie. He's getting the cookbook down. They measured and mixed. Maddie rolled the dough onto the shape of a gingerbread boy, and they popped it in the oven. Bake full 8 minutes. No more, no less. Do not peek. The recipe read. Maddie listened to the clock. Tick, tock, tick. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3, 4, 5. Maddie couldn't wait any longer. He opened the oven door to take a peek. Instead of a gingerbread boy, out popped a gingerbread baby. He pranced around the big blue bowl. "I'm the gingerbread baby, fresh from the pan. If you want me, catch me if you can." Isn't he cute? Maddie's mother reached for the gingerbread baby to put him back in the oven, but he ran around the kitchen. The door opened and in came Maddie's father. "What's that delicious smell?" he asked, as the gingerbread baby tumbled through his legs into the yard. Look, here he goes. He's going out in the yard. He went fast, fast, past. He ran past the tabby cat. She switched her tail and sprang at him. They rumbled and tumbled, but the gingerbread baby came out on top. He ran past the garden wall. The dog caught a whiff of the tasty ginger and sniffed along behind him. But the gingerbread baby was halfway up when the dog caught him. He barked and barked as the gingerbread baby climbed over the wall. See, he's climbing up over the wall. Matty was still inside. He heard his mother and father yelling. He heard the cat meowing and the dog barking. He heard the gingerbread baby shouting, "Catch me if you can!" Matty opened the worn-looking cookbook for the second time. There's Matty. What is he doing? Meanwhile, the gingerbread baby wheeled down the path onto the barn. The goats looked up as he somersaulted across their backs. The last one tried to catch him, but the gingerbread baby was too fast. Martha and Madeline were standing by the well when the gingerbread baby stopped to take a drink. They looked at each other and winked. Martha started to talk to him while Madeline tiptoed behind him with the bucket. But they couldn't fool the gingerbread baby. There's Martha and Madeline. Sorry, I had them backwards. They're going to try to trick him. He took a braid from Martha and a braid from Madeline and tied them in a knot and ran down the road. That's not very nice, is it? Back in the house, Matty stirred and mixed and rolled the dough. He shaped it and put it in a pan in the oven. Tick-tock, tick, 8 long minutes. This time he didn't peek. "I will catch him if I can," Matty said to himself. As he was bouncing along, the gingerbread baby saw a farm wagon just ahead. He jumped in and settled in for a while next to a mama pig. The smell of gingerbread was too much for her. She tossed him high in the air and closed her eyes and opened her mouth, but the gingerbread baby twisted in the air and came down hard on the porky's snout. Look, Piggy's going to try to eat him. "I'm a gingerbread baby, too quick for the mother and father, too quick for the cat, the dog, the goats, too clever for Martha and Madeline, too smart for the mama pig. Who's left? Catch me if you can." Look at everybody chasing him. Feeling smug, the gingerbread baby strolled along by himself until he came to a bridge that crossed over the village. Just as he got to the middle, he heard running feet behind him and saw a crowd of villagers ahead of him. The gingerbread baby was trapped. He jumped on the railing, backflipped through the air, and landed on a chunk of ice. Do you see him? He's right there. He's jumped. There he is. What do you think Matty's doing in the house? The ice bobbed along with the gingerbread baby dancing on top, singing, "Look at me, and what do you see? The best gingerbread baby ever." Until his feet were cold and he jumped ashore. Who was watching from the trees? It was the fox. He crept up behind the gingerbread baby, ready to eat him, but the fox couldn't help himself. He licked his chops. Smack, smack. The gingerbread baby heard him and ran as fast as he could. He almost got him. When the fox was catching up, the gingerbread baby saw Milk and Cheese Man with his can of milk. The perfect hiding place, he thought. He lifted the lid and lowered himself inside. He was so pleased that he sang at the top of the gingerbread voice, "Ha, ha, hee, hee, you'll never find me. I'm the gingerbread baby. Catch me if you can." The Milk and Cheese Man heard the gingerbread baby's voice. "Who's meddling with my milk?" he shouted, and lifted the lid. But the gingerbread baby was ready. He jumped up and tweaked his nose. See? Tweaked his nose. Means twisted. Now the Milk and Cheese Man, the fox, the villagers, the mama pig, Martha and Madeline, the bleating goats, the barking dog, the meowing cat, father, and the mother were all after the gingerbread baby and getting closer, and he knew it. Look at all of them. Do you see them all? My goodness. The brash baby was not as peppy and proud as he had been. He sniffed a familiar smell and followed his nose to the woods. It's way out front, and there's a whole line. He couldn't believe what he saw. There, in the middle of the clearing, was a gingerbread house. With frosted sugar covered with candy doors and peppermint handles wide open, the gingerbread baby clapped his hands with glee and ran inside. And tick-tock-tick, everyone arrived in the clearing, but all they found were bits of frosting and a peppermint candy. Right there, that's all they found. And some crumbs. The father exclaimed, "The gingerbread baby has finally met his match." "I wonder who it was," the mother said. "Let's go home and tell Maddie." "Hello, Maddie," said his father when they got home. "We never did catch the gingerbread baby. All we found were some crumbs in the snow." "I see you've been busy," said his mother, looking at the gingerbread house Maddie was holding. "Too bad we never caught the gingerbread baby." "Too bad," said Maddie. Look, there's Maddie. He's holding the gingerbread house. Only Maddie could hear the tiny voice from inside the gingerbread house. "I'm a little gingerbread baby, lucky as can be, to be living in a house that Maddie made for me." The end. Wasn't Maddie so clever to make a house for the gingerbread baby? He was. Now, I think it's time to roll out our cookies. Should we go roll out our cookies?
Hi.
Let's do it.
Welcome back to my kitchen. Sorry, odd angle, I know. As you can see, I just pulled my cookie dough out of the fridge and I'm getting ready to roll it out. I can just show you how to roll it out real quick. It's super sticky because it's molasses cookie dough, not gingerbread. That's what we do in our family, is molasses cookies. But I've got a couple of gingerbread men right here. I've got this guy right here. And this one is a girl. I'm just going to add a little bit more flatten so I've got plenty of it. Got one right here. I'm going to put him on my parchment paper over here. I've already done a few the way we do it in our family. And here's the other guy. Ooh, his leg almost stuck. I got to get one more out of here, so got to roll it back together. What do you think, boy or girl this time? I got one different, there's a different one. It's a bit of a girl, I think, this time too. Get it all in there. Get it on the cookie sheet. I'll move that down a little bit. It's on my parchment paper. There we go. I'm going to pop these into the oven and let's go read another story while we wait for them to cook. Okie dokie. Let's go. I've got another story for us. This is a sequel to it. This is called Gingerbread Friends by Jan Brett. Do you remember our baby? We'll find out what happens to him. This is the second book in that one. And let's see if I can get my pages to turn. Do you remember him? Yeah. The sassy gingerbread baby lived in a scrumptious gingerbread house in the bedroom of a boy named Matty. He was happy with the toys and treats that Matty made for him. Still, something was missing. What do you think's missing? One day, he watched Matty go off with his friends to ski and skate, and he knew what it was. "I'm a gingerbread baby, happy as can be. Until Matty goes out, then it's lonely here for me." "I want a friend of my own," the gingerbread baby thought. The next morning, Matty stayed home, but he was too busy in the kitchen to play, so the gingerbread baby slipped out and headed for the village to look for a friend. Do you see what he's riding in with? Do you know what that is? That's a chicken. The gingerbread baby walked along the lane. He came to a bakery and saw a man and a woman just his size in the window. Maybe they would like to be my friends. There's the bakery right there. Let's see if there's inside. And there's the man and the woman right there. Oop, I gotta get the right angle for us to see. Right there's the man and the woman. Inside, the gingerbread baby popped in front of them. I'm a gingerbread baby, peppy as can be. I'll be friends with you if you'll be friends with me. But the man and the woman just stared straight ahead like statues, eyes wide open. There they are. Stare. The gingerbread baby saw a sugar cookie girl nearby. He cartwheeled across the marshmallow snow singing, I'm a gingerbread baby, gallant as can be. I'll be friends with you if you'll be friends with me. But she didn't look at him. She didn't even say a word. See her right there? Next, the gingerbread baby spotted 7 white swans swimming on sugar frosting sea. He leapt toward them and called out in excitement, I'm a gingerbread baby, clever as can be. I'll be friends with you if you'll be friends with me. But the elegant swans didn't honk a hello. They stayed exactly where they were, stiff and still. Do you see them? Aren't they pretty? The gingerbread baby turned and gazed at the cake. Tall as a mountain, with icy ledges and a man and woman dancing on top, petticoats and coattails flying. I'm a gingerbread baby, plucky as can be. I'll be friends with you if you'll be friends with me. But when we reached to the top, he saw they weren't dancing. They were still as snow. There they are, way up at the top there. The gingerbread baby was about to give up when he saw the door just his size. I'll go in there and see what to do next, he thought. He slid the cake and ran inside, where he fell fast asleep. Do you see him running into the little hole? What hole does that look like to you? What do you think belongs there? I wonder if a mouse goes in there. Scratchy, Scratchy the gingerbread woke up to find himself face to face with a real-life mama mouse nibbling on his marshmallow pom-poms. Oh no, he thought, home is the place for me. And he ran out of the bakery with the mouse, the cat, the baker, and his wife not far behind. He's going to get on back with his chicken. As the gingerbread baby raced home with his rooster. It's a rooster, not a chicken. Not a hen, excuse me. The unfriendly creatures chasing him were joined by a red fox. That fox from the first one, that naughty fox, who almost caught the gingerbread baby as he flew over the fence and ran into Maddie's house just in time. Tired and sad, the gingerbread baby started to cry. I'm a gingerbread baby, lonely as can be. No one wants to be my friend as far as I can see. But he heard some singing and a trail of cupcakes caught his eyes. He climbed the stairs and you'll never guess what he found. What do you think he found? Can you take a guess? I'm going to show you the picture first, and then I'll read it, and then we'll go back. Look at all of that. Look at what that is. Oh, okay. Let me read it real quick, and then I'll bring it back up, because it's hard to read. It says, we're the gingerbread friends, playful as can be. We'll be friends with you if you can be friends with me. And me, and me, and me, and me. Do you see what Maddie made? He made our baby a whole bunch of friends. Look at all of them. Can you see them all? There's a Ferris wheel in there and some games and some toys. Oh, so many friends. The end. Maddie knew that he was sad. Look, now they're skiing. They're sledding. Whee! Maddie knew that he was sad, so he made him a whole bunch of friends. I think I hear my timer going. Should we go? I should go get the cookies out of the oven so you can see them. And we can come back and read another story and do the big word. Shall we do it? Let's. Oh, I'm making sure to watch the gingerbread, and I have to wait for my oven timer because you know you cannot open it too soon or else it would jump out. So I'm waiting for my oven timer, and then we're going to open it up and see if I've got cookies ready. I think they're done, but I have to wait because if I open it too early, we have jumping gingerbreads. Does it look good to you? It looks good to me. I don't know. Oh, I want to open it so bad. But we know, because we've read multiple stories, that we can't do that. Oh, good. There's my oven timer. Here we go. Oh, these smell so good. Oh. Okay, I've got them out. While these cool, we should go read one more story. While the cookies are cooling, we have one more story. This is the last one. It's a silly story. This is called The Gingerbread Man, and it's by C.J. Leigh. And it's another variation on our story. Once upon a time, there was a little old sensei who taught ninjas in a hidden dojo. The group trained hard to be the strongest, fastest, smartest, and sneakiest ninjas in the land. Sensei was very proud of his students. What ninjas do you see? You see polar bear, and snake, and mouse, and fox. So one night, he made a special treat, ninja bread. Ninja bread was an age-old recipe passed down from sensei to sensei. It took a lifetime to master. Once baked, the cookies contained many mysterious powers. They were also dangerously delicious. Sensei mixed the batter, rolled the dough, and shaped the ninja bread into a tiny sword and throwing stars. Then Sensei crafted the Gingerbread Man. Once done, he carefully placed the tray in the oven. Finally, as Sensei opened the door just to check on the ninja bread, oh no. Kapow! Out leaped the Gingerbread Man, alive and kicking. Look at him. Do you see his sword? Sensei was surprised to hear Cook see. The time has come to test your students. Now they must try the best. They cannot beat me. I'm the Gingerbread Man. With a crack and a flash, the Gingerbread Man disappeared in a cloud of sugar dust. Sensei sounded the gong, warning to his ninjas. Tonight they faced the greatest challenge of their lives. Ninja Bear was balancing on one finger when he heard the gong. Suddenly, a sweet smell filled the night air. Danger was near. With a crack and a flash, the cookie figure stood before him. Try as best you can. You can't beat me. I'm the Gingerbread Man. I got past Sensei escaping the night, and I will defeat you too. I can! Gingerbread Man, shouted Ninja Bear. You will make a mighty morsel. With a running roar, Ninja Bear charged, but the Gingerbread Man jumped out of the way. The Ninja Bear lost his balance. Then with a bow, the Gingerbread Man escaped into the night. Come back! Yelled the Gingerbread Bear. No, the Ninja Bear, but the cookie disappeared. Ninja Snake was throwing stars in the forest when she sensed Sensei's warning. The bamboo swayed in the wind. Danger was near.
Suddenly, a cookie figure stood before her and announced, try as best you can. You can't beat me. I'm the Gingerbread Man. I got past Sensei, escaped in the night. I dodged Ninja Bear in the pale moonlight, and I will defeat you too. I can! Gingerbread Man, hissed the Ninja Snake. You will make a super snack. With a flick, flick, swish. Ninja Snake launched her throwing stars, but the Gingerbread Man was too fast. He launched a cookie star ninja attack of his own. There's her throwing stars. You see the silver ones are hers, and there's the cookie ones. Do you see the difference? Then, with a bow, the Gingerbread Man escaped into the night. Come back, yelled the Ninja Snake, but the cookie had already disappeared. Ninja Mouse was trading with his sword when the warning gong rang. Ninja Mouse heard someone tiptoeing around. Danger was near. In a blink of an eye, the cookie figure stood before him and announced, try as best you can. You can't beat me. I'm the Gingerbread Man. I got past Sensei, escaped in the night. I dodged past Ninja Bear in the pale moonlight. I slipped past Ninja Snake in his throwing star fight. And I will defeat you too. I can! Gingerbread Man, squeaked the mouse. You will make a nice nibble. Ninja Mouse sprang forward, but the Gingerbread Man tricked the mighty mouse. Then, with a bow, the Gingerbread Man escaped into the night. Come back, yelled Ninja Mouse, but the cookie had already disappeared. They fought with swords. Ninja Fox was sitting beside the great waterfall. He did not hear the sensei's warning. Ninja Fox hummed gently. I sense something dangerously delicious. With a crack and a flash, a cookie stood before him and announced, try as best you can. You can't beat me. I'm the Gingerbread Man. I got past Sensei, escaped in the night. I dodged past Ninja Bear in a pale moonlight. I slipped past Ninja Snake and made Ninja Mouse ache, and I will outfox you too. Ready? I can! Did you do it too? I'm sorry, said Ninja Fox. I didn't hear you. Will you repeat what did you say? The Gingerbread Man stepped closer and repeated. Ready to help me? Try as best you can. You can't beat me. I'm the Gingerbread Man. I got past Sensei and escaped in the night. I dodged past Ninja Bear in the pale moonlight. I slipped past Ninja Snake and made Ninja Mouse ache, and I will outfox you. I can! I'm so sorry, said Ninja Fox, pretending he could not hear the cookie. The waterfall is so loud. What did you say? The Gingerbread Man took one final step closer. Following one quick movement, a cloud of sugar dust covered Ninja Fox. Ninja Bear, Ninja Snake, and Ninja Mouse came running out of the forest to find Ninja Fox. Was the Gingerbread Man gone? Where was he? Far away in another hidden dojo, a little old sensei was working on a mystical moon, mixing, rolling, and shaping a Gingerbread Man. And there's a recipe for gingerbread cookies. All right. I want to go taste our cookies, don't you? Come with me. Let's go. Now that they're all cooled, I can sit and have a glass of milk and a cookie. Smells good. Oh, we're good. Very hot still. That's really yummy. Now, while I finish my cookie, why don't we do the big word of the month, and you hear about my craft.
Our big word for the month, if you remember, is Jubilee. Jubilee means celebration because this is a time of year to celebrate. Let's do it together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Jubilee celebration! Can you do it 2 more times with me? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Jubilee celebration! One more time. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Jubilee celebration! I got a craft for you. Come right back with me. Your craft for this week is to make your own gingerbread man out of paper. These were my children's. This is Talia's, and this is Samuel's. Thank you to Lion's parents as teachers for making our gingerbread cutouts. So you can make your own gingerbread men and make sure that you don't let them out too soon. Thank you for joining us in our cookie baking. I will leave a recipe down below if you want to make your own molasses cookies, which is what we make in our family. Or you can find a gingerbread recipe online. Until next time, we will see you. See you soon. Goodbye.